A lot of people are really just taken aback by not only just how much I have, but by the species that I have. They think that's the most disgusting thing they've ever seen. My name is Edhem El-Megalewi. I am a senior here at Delaware Valley University, and I collect every invertebrate you can imagine. My current collection, as it's standing right now, is a gargoyle gecko, eastern lubber grasshoppers, giant millipedes, a giant centipede, stag beetles, emperor scorpion, ironclad beetles, a vinegaroon, and I don't even think I've touched all of them. Really, I'm kind of surprised how it began because as a kid, I used to not be that into bugs or insects. As I've started coming to school here and I hung out with more and more people who are interested in insects, I developed more of an appreciation. There's invertebrates that can do anything under the sun. If you can think of it, there is some invertebrate out there probably doing it. Most of my animals, most of my invertebrates especially, I have to mist at least once a day or like once a night because a lot of them don't really drink from water bowls. A lot of them drink from droplets on leaves, on wood. A lot of my insects or inverts are herbivores. So grasshoppers, they'll only be eating like leafy greens. And then for my carnivores, I typically don't have to feed too often because usually carnivorous invertebrates are specially adapted to go long periods of that food. So usually they have weekly feeds to keep them at a good weight so they don't get overweight. A lot of people are really scared of grasshoppers, especially with how big they are. I personally find them so cute, very adorable. What's really cool about eastern lubber grasshoppers is the reason why they're called lubber grasshoppers is they're such bad jumpers. They can jump, but they're very bad at landing because they're so big. So usually they just kind of very slowly walk around and chill out. My goal when I show people my collection of invertebrates is to try and give them a better understanding. Lots of times people just want to come over, see the inverts, and just be like, ew, that's so gross. And I try and encourage them, they're not actually gross, they're actually really, really cool. As much as people are scared of giant millipedes because of how much legs they are, which can be up to like 400. And with that, I try and turn that into an educational route. I try and tell them how you can tell the difference between a millipede and a centipede by the number of legs. Centipedes have 1 pair of legs per segment, and the millipedes have 2 pairs of legs per segment. Even though, sometimes they don't really like being held all the time, that's not because they want to hurt us. It's because at the end of the day, they're very big invertebrates, but we're still hundreds of times bigger than them, so all the snappiness that you see from them is really them thinking they have to defend their life. Whenever I show people my inverts, I try and give them a better understanding of how much personality these animals can have, how important they are to our ecosystems, because even though there is a lot of invertebrates, a lot of them do the same niche, there is a good reason that there's a lot of them. It is not just coincidence that there's a lot of these things by chance. There's a reason why there's a lot of these animals. That's because they're so important for our ecosystems and they bring so much to them.